Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the first edition of ET Retail's Fashion and Apparel Innovation Summit 2023. Today we have with us Mr. Umar Akhter from Koskii. Hello sir.
Hello.
So first things first, just wanted to ask about the overall ambience here and how's the event here?
I think the event was fantastic. The entire setup of the space inside, how people were sitting, and the engagement of the sessions, I really enjoyed it, and I got to meet some really good people. I think as founders, we look to meet with a lot of other founders who we can connect to and learn from, and also maybe teach a few things. And today it was wonderful to meet a lot of very different people who've not met before, and I met a lot of them who I had already met before too. So it was a great experience for me.
Great. So in the overall fashion and apparel landscape, how do you see the overall trends shaping the overall retail industry?
In terms of trends, look, one of the I'll talk about the more macro business trend that I am seeing in our category because that's what I'm more familiar with. So the trend that I'm seeing is that our category, which is for Koskii, we are an ethnic occasion wear brand, right? And it's a very unorganized segment, like ghagra, sari, salwar, and all is very unorganized, and it is a huge market. And the trend that I'm seeing is that a lot of this is getting organized now. You're getting more and more people who are creating brands around it. You become quality conscious in making a ghagra now. वो पहले के नहीं सोचा कोई, right? So a, a huge trend that I see is that in the next 3 to 5 years, I see a lot of many brands coming in, and there's a lot of space for a lot of these people to play. And eventually, there'll be a huge aggregation of all of this. Is what I think. So that's, from a business perspective, that's one trend that I see happening a lot.
Great. So, would like to understand more about the expansion part. Like, what are the strategies that you are currently implementing in your business?
So expansion for us is twofold. One is channel. So we are on Koskii.com. We are on us.koskii.com, which serves our international customers. And then we are on the marketplaces. And then we have our offline strategy. For our offline strategy, we have a very specific cluster based strategy. What that means is that right now we are in 5 cities, which is Bangalore, Chennai, Coimbatore, Hyderabad, and Delhi. Our initial strategy is to saturate these markets. So we add as many markets that they are, that many stores in each of these markets, right? So once we do that, we will then start adding another city and start expanding, going deeper into that. So that's the overall strategy. And we'll probably be starting with west and south and eventually go north and east. But at the moment, we have a huge number of stores in the pipeline that you will see very soon.
Great. Like, you will be expanding a lot in the future. So, what kind of technology and innovations that you are currently using in your business?
So, tech will play a very, very key role in terms of how large scale retail is going to work in the future. And there are multiple aspects of tech that we are talking about, right? One kind of tech is which is your back end, managing your supply chain, and how will that scale. So when you're specifically in the fashion industry, you need to be on top of your trend. You need to be on top of your inventory. You need to be on top of your freshness. So a lot of things that you need to do, and at scale, it becomes a huge problem. So we have employed a lot of in-house tech that automates a lot of these decision-making processes for us. And one of the things that we have learned is a traditional software will give you insights of where your problems are. But what software we have built is that along with insights, it makes the decision and does the action to correct the problems. So that is very important when you think about software. So that is the type of philosophy and technology we use for the backend in terms of software. When it comes to front end, I think customer facing, creating content, we use a lot of generative AI. We use a lot of chat GPT to whether it is written content or UI content. We're doing a lot of experiments in terms of how this pan out. I feel like we are not too far away from where about a year or 18 months down the line, a lot of cost of production in terms of content will go significantly lower because a lot of this will be generated. So this is a trend that I really foresee, and we are already doing a lot of it.
Great. So, very well explained. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you so much for your insights.
Thank you.